Welcome into the Dylan Talks Wrestling YouTube channel, and welcome in to Yappin' Wrestling, where you guessed it, I yap about wrestling. Everything from breaking news, instant reactions, predictions. If you love wrestling, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Let's get into today's video. Welcome back into the channel and welcome in for another video. Today we're going to be talking about what may have been the greatest week in WWE wrestling of the year. I mean, I know WrestleMania was a banger, but we had some real good stuff going on this past week, starting from Saturday at Clash at the Castle all the way through Friday Night SmackDown. WWE, it was all hits, no misses. Let's start with SmackDown because holy hell, that was the best SmackDown of the year, by far, bar none. Let's talk about the ending. Jacob Fatu debuts and joins Solo Sikoa's new version of the Bloodline with him and the Tongans. And this group's looking scary, this group's looking beefy, and this group's looking like a group of guys that you don't want to mess with if you were on the SmackDown roster. And what a debut for Jacob Fatu. I loved that Orton, Owens, and Rhodes had Solo cornered. He was like, oh shit, stop, guys, come on, stop it. Don't beat me up. And then all of a sudden, that look of fear turned into a smile on his face. And you knew somebody was there. But you were like, who? What? And Jacob Fatu cleared house. Boom, super kick to Orton. Boom, super kick to Rhodes. Ate a super kick from Owens, hit him with one, hit him with a Samoan drop on the steel steps, speared Orton through the barricade, and then that jump frog splash, Uso splash to Cody through the table. This guy debuted and took out the three biggest baby faces on the brand, including the WWE champion. Do you guys realize how crazy of a push that is? That tells you, hey, Jacob Fatu, not to be fucked with. This guy's legit. The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, his debut. Chef's kiss for SmackDown. Chef's kiss for Papa H. Chef's kiss for Jacob Fatu. And then before Solo went out there, you had that moment with him and Paul Heyman where he said, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but the tribal chief Roman Reigns ain't coming back. Is that because Solo had him taken out? Is that because Jacob Fatu would take him out? Is that because Dwayne The Rock Johnson had him taken out? I don't know. But I'm bought in. You know, post-WrestleMania, this Bloodline story, we were kind of in neutral. This shit's in gas again. Pedal to the metal. I think we might get a 4-man tag at Money in the Bank. This new Bloodline versus Cody, Orton, Owens, and I think we might get a sneaky little John Cena appearance. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's what I think. That's where I think we're headed. But that wasn't all that happened on SmackDown. Drew McIntyre absolutely decimated CM Punk. Got his revenge. So Punk came out to open the show. Chicago loves him, of course. And we didn't see Drew. We saw, you know, a Punk Bloodline Paul Heyman interaction, which, I mean, Paul Heyman and CM Punk with microphones, you guys know, that was A+. But in the backstage area, we hear some banging on like a garage door. It opens up. Drew McIntyre had beaten the shit out of CM Punk. Dude's a bloody mess. And Drew, I mean, deadlift. I mean, picks him up like he's a freaking rag doll, throws him on his shoulders, and just walks through the backstage area, walks through Gorilla, walks out on the stage, drops him. I thought Punk's arm buckled. I thought, oh no, did he just hyperextend his elbow? Is he going to be out even longer? No reports on it, so I think we're in the clear. But yeah, Drew McIntyre got revenge. Obviously, the hometown for hometown, manu y manu. That's why this happened on SmackDown instead of Raw, because SmackDown was in Chicago. And CM Punk was yapping in his promo to open the night about what a failure you are if you let down your hometown audience. Well, Drew McIntyre beat the shit out of you in front of your hometown audience. And he also took a bracelet off of Punk that had AJ and Larry, the dog, their names on it. Drew McIntyre's a sick individual. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta respect it. And then in the Money in the Bank matches, Carmelo Hayes won. Dub. Pinned Randy Orton. Dub. I mean, everybody knows. Melo's money. We got to see him in that match. Andrade wins. Dub. Kevin Owens, Randy Orton both get screwed by the Tongans. That was Solo Sikoa's orders. Love to see it. And Chelsea Green, Bianca was the predictable person. Chelsea Green in. The 3 winners on SmackDown really solidified to me what the Money in the Bank ladder match should be. I know a lot of people, it's cool when you get big stars in there, but it should be guys that have never really had that opportunity yet or have yet to win the big one. Like, I'm cool with Jey Uso being in there. Big name, main event Jey Uso, yeet, on Monday Night Raw, but I like Melo in there. I like guys like Andrade getting in there. So yeah, I'm cool with it. The matches were solid. The best 2 hours that Friday Nights has had all year in terms of wrestling, for sure. Then let's talk about NXT, man. Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. I don't want to clap because I don't know how loud it's going to come through on the mic, but holy smokes, is Joe Hendry over? Because, the theme song's been stuck in my head. Me just singing it probably restuck it in your head. Apologies. But 17 million views this guy garnered on X. More than The Undertaker coming back at WrestleMania. The most viewed social media clip. WWE cannot be done with Joe Hendry. I pitched this on my TikTok. I'll pitch it here. I think LA Knight or Logan Paul should win the qualifying match this upcoming Friday. And the other one should take them out before the Money in the Bank ladder match, costing them a spot. Oh my God, we got to fill the void in this match. Who's it going to be? Boom. Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. But yeah, so Joe Hendry, stud. But NXT, full of good matches. The Battle Royal was fun. The main event, that was solid. I'm a big Roxanne Perez stan. I think she's going to be an absolute beast when she gets called up to the main roster. She was in action. That little spinning back elbow fist didn't hit quite the way it should have, but it's okay. It's okay. We forgive you, Roxy. Yeah, NXT, huge W, huge ratings, if that's your thing. If it's not, I get it. But yeah, NXT outperforming AEW. I'm just going to leave it at that. Monday Night Raw. We talked about the Wyatt 6 in depth, on this channel already. So if you want to see my full thoughts, you could check it out there. But a cinematic horror masterpiece of a debut. One of the best debuts I can remember in a long time. Really has me bought into it. I didn't mention this on SmackDown, but I loved the security being there, the feeling, the presence, the ominous of, holy, who are these guys? What are they going to do? But we know they're dangerous. The whole incorporation of them being on the Pat McAfee show, but not them, but it is them. So I don't know where we're at with there. They're probably going to make some form of a statement on Raw this coming week. It's in Indianapolis. Don't be shocked if we see Pat McAfee kind of get taken out by these guys. A little continuation of the storyline there, but it's solid. It is one of, if not the most interesting storyline on WWE television today. There's no denying that. So I'm bought in. Seth freaking Rollins returns. I had an idea that, I thought maybe Rollins can get back for SummerSlam. Maybe Survivor Series if we were super, super lucky to, but likely Rumble. Dude's back at Money in the Bank. Let's freaking go. Seth Rollins probably about to beat Damian Priest for the world title. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong there, but my guess is you rather Seth versus Gunther at SummerSlam than Priest versus Gunther. Maybe a triple threat match. I don't know, but you probably want a babyface in there, right? So Seth Rollins back, huge dub, Clash of the Castle. I already gave you guys my review on that, but that was a major W of a pay-per-view. The Punk McIntyre stuff that spilled into SmackDown. All in all, what a present this week of WWE television was, with a great bow on top. I'm excited. You're excited. This build for Money in the Bank, then SummerSlam. Papa H ain't messing around. We're on a roll. Let me know what your favorite part of this week was in wrestling. I will catch you guys next week. starting a podcast on this channel, longer form conversations with my guy Deli, so you don't want to miss that. I will catch you then. Peace.